This is the 217 Recovery Podcast with Corey Winfield.
I'm kind of on the outs with Little People of America.
Oh.
So I tried getting on a dating site once, and they would not let me on there because I'm not a little person.
And co-host Marnie Winfield.
You're tapering yourself down from your hangover or whatever. Oh no, when that started rolling into a whole another entire day of drinking, it just didn't stop.
It is the 1st of September, 2022. My name is Corey Winfield, and I'm here with a very special guest in a very special place. I'm here with Adam Newth. Adam, what's going on, man?
What's up, Corey? Thanks for having me.
Thanks for having me. I'm in the mobile unit, and it's pretty cool. It's Addiction Treatment Services, 217 Recovery on the side, which, okay, that's cool.
It is.
It is very cool. And we're here today, and I'm looking at popcorn, I'm looking at goldfish, I'm looking at go-go squeezes, there's Bang energy drinks, there's Kirkland sport drink, there's vitamin water, peanut butter pretzels, peanut M&M. I mean, I could go on for quite a while, just the stuff that's in here.
There's lots of stuff.
Mountain Dews. Like, what is all this stuff doing, Adam? Like, what are we doing here?
Well, all this stuff that you helped us procure earlier is for Porchapolozia.
What? Porchapolozia.
Porchapolozia. It's an event that Addiction Treatment Services is putting on Tuesday, September 27th.
Okay.
It's going to be a showcase of ATS's services that they offer there. It's like an all-day event of activities and events aimed at building connections in the recovery community, raising awareness, overall spreading hope. We've got lots of cool things planned for the day. We have marathon meetings that are going to be going on.
How does that work, Adam?
Ooh, how do marathon meetings work? Wow.
Is it like speed dating, but with meetings?
Do you want it to be?
I don't know. It could be cool. Like, what if somebody? Okay, I like to role play. Do you like to role play?
Oh, sure.
Excellent. Who doesn't, right?
Right.
So, all right, let's role play.
Okay.
I'm my friend Chris Goss, who you've never met. He gets real worked up sometimes at meetings, and maybe somebody cut him off at a meeting. And that's what he does sometimes. And then he takes that attitude into the next marathon meeting.
Oh.
I want to start off by... We say, well, good. That's what you're here for, buddy. That's what I would say.
Yeah, I mean,
like, get off your chest, bro. Like, come on. Like, that's what meetings are for, in my opinion.
That is exactly what they're for. And knock on whatever this surface is. It's not wood, but we're hoping to have various 12-step groups there to do different marathon meetings throughout the day. So, kind of...
So it is like speed dating.
It
like, maybe if you're like,
is.
hey, I'm sitting in this AA meeting or NA or Smart Recovery, whatever it is that you're sitting in, and you're like, I don't know. They're doing Dharma over there. Maybe I should check that out. Or, hey, give it a shot, man. That's the perfect time.
I was going to say, this is the chance to find the one.
And I'm not going to say this, but I am going to say it, obviously. But because I've heard it so many times, well, AA is not for me, man. NA is not for me, man. All right, well, what is for you? Pick what is for you. And sometimes it's hard to find those other, because there's tons of, you can pet horses. And if that helps you, hey, cool, man. Yoga, people do yoga, and that really helps them out. I would love to go, but I think they would kick me out. They'd be like, Mr. Winfield, you can't just stand against the wall. It's a little creepy.
They don't kick me out, so I doubt that they would kick you out.
But I don't think you just stand against the wall.
No, you
and
just...
be like, hey, can we get some downward dog again, please? Like, you probably wouldn't say that.
Nope.
I wouldn't either.
You could just sit
I'm
with your
married
legs
and stuff,
crossed and just, zone out.
Yeah.
I do that sometimes.
Yeah, there's different things, my point.
Yes.
Yes. So there's different things that people can do, and that's a perfect chance to try it out. So it's the 27th of September. It's a Tuesday.
It is.
And it's in Traverse City.
It is. It's at the ATS Porch location, which is 1010 Garfield, right here in Traverse City. Beautiful, scenic Traverse City.
Yeah. Beautiful Traverse City. And Porchapolozia, that's obviously it's at the Porch. And ATS, they have different names for their different locations. Like the Detox is called the Pier.
Yep.
The Porch is kind of like the main hub where people kind of go for outpatient services, correct?
That is correct.
And what else do they have? Don't they have the freezer? Or something? No, I'm just kidding.
Dukoski.
Right, yeah, Dukoski.
Residential.
The mobile unit is called the food storage van, I think.
Temporary food storage for Porchapolozia.
Yeah, so
that's the long name on the side of the vehicle right now.
How much it gonna cost me to show up, Adam?
Not
What?
a penny.
Shut up.
Yeah.
What? It's free? I can come just grab Mountain Dew?
You can just come grab Mountain Dew.
We're role-playing again then.
Yes, if that's what you'd like to do.
Damn, dog.
For real, for real.
For reals. Man, I should get Tyrone to come, dude. Tyrone would love to be there.
You should get him to go. You should get everybody you know who wants to be involved
That
in
is,
one
that's
way.
Tyrone.
Just
And
Tyrone.
my friend Chris Goss, who doesn't like when I make fun of him on podcast, so he probably won't come, but I will invite him.
Maybe if you
Leave it
promise
up to
him,
him.
you'll stop making fun of him on the podcast.
can't.
He'll come. Oh.
You can't make promises that you can't keep.
This is true.
This is something that I'm learning in early recovery myself. It's like you can't just be like, oh, yeah, Chris, I'll never make fun of you again.
No, it's an honest program. That's good.
Yeah.
You
Chris
know
knows.
yourself.
Chris makes fun of me. He's
But
probably
not
like,
on a podcast.
Look at Corey all like sober and stuff.
But you have this
He's just kidding.
platform to have many people hear you make fun of him, which
Yeah,
must
and-
be good for you.
And Chris, and there you can go back. It was in 2020. It was in January, maybe February. The episode is called "Goodbye Letter," or you can just put that anywhere.
I think I will. Thank you.
I say that when people drop things all the time, but it was like, you know how you write goodbye letters to your drug of choice. Well, I found one supposedly in Chris's underwear drawer where he had wrote a letter to white ding dongs.
Oh,
Yeah, it was, him talking about it, and it was pretty graphic. It really was. And he says it was all because he had talked about in the previous podcast, because he used to be co-host of the show, that he had mentioned that he got a box of white ding dongs and that he enjoyed them over the chocolate ones. And somehow he says, I wrote this fake letter and put it in his drawer. And it was a goodbye letter. It was pretty funny, though. But Chris and I, we kind of messed with each other like that. But Chris was a lot of fun. And I just saw that he posted on Facebook that he's getting married. So big congrats to Chris, and I hope that works out
Congratulations.
for him. A lot of people, when Marnie and I, like, our relationship just went, like, super, super fast. And a lot of people were probably like, whoa, like, they're getting married? Like, didn't they just get together not too long ago? But Marnie and I, we've never been married, either one of us, before we got married. And we're at that point where we knew, like...
when you know what you want, you know what you want.
Yeah, I liked and love how she treats me and vice versa. And it was just kind of one of those things. But a lot of people, I'm sure, raised their eyebrows like, what? So I try not to judge my friends when they make those decisions, and they know what's best for them. And, hey, man, if they're happy, they're happy. And, so
That's what it's all about.
more power to you, Chris. Just stay sober, bro, and maybe then I'll stop making fun of you.
Maybe.
But probably not.
I was going to say, it doesn't sound like
Not
it.
going to promise. Back to Porchapolozia for a minute. Let's get back on track, Adam.
Let's do it.
Let's get serious.
I'm sorry. That happens with me.
So it's a free event. It's the 27th. And what time is it again? 4?
It starts at about 10 a.m. We're going to start early in the morning
nice.
and set
on
up.
a Tuesday.
Yep. 10 a.m. on a Tuesday. There's going to be a lot going on. Showcasing like some services that we have and community partners that like we're working with, hopefully. Things like Project Unity for Life. I've got to take it to the board this week, but I'm proposing that they have a table there, just getting some other recovery resources, like
Yeah.
pulling them together.
Yeah.
Other things for like self-help. Higher Self is going to have like a table at this. We're not exactly sure what they're doing yet, but we're kind of giving them the freedom to determine what they want to bring and showcase. And we'll have events like a euchre tournament.
Hell yeah.
Yep, a cornhole tournament.
Whoa. Getting
There's-
serious.
Serious with prizes for both.
Okay.
Yeah, just things that we'd like to do in recovery. There's going to be partner dancing you can learn to do there. One of our employees who is a phenomenal dancer, John Van Hoos. I'm putting him on the spot right now. But
Yeah, John, he said very nice things about you.
I have. Him and some people that he does his co-creative freestyle dancing with are going to bring like a portable dance floor and be doing dance lessons there.
Could I do breakdancing?
You can do whatever you want.
Like if I brought an old school boombox and just did
And some
breakdancing for about
cardboard.
4 minutes?
Exactly. Like get a big
I don't-
80s boombox.
Yeah, but I don't think I could last longer than 4. I'll have the tape end and I'll like make it edit to where it sounds like the boombox ate the tape and like I'm like, oh damn, I was gonna go all night.
It'll be long enough to do one spin move and like
Yeah.
end with your like
There's a lot of cardio involved.
Like
yeah.
on your hand and your elbow on the ground, like a graceful spin out. And then, oh man, the tape messed up.
Kind of like Impractical Jokers almost, you know.
Yeah.
They have everybody set up like, here comes Corey. And I'm like, what's up?
And we'll all be like, oh.
Some LL Cool J or whatever, you know.
Get you a hype man.
Just wear a clock around your neck and your pants on backwards, a little crisscross, and Public Enemy. Like,
and I'll throw in some LL, get an old Kangol hat, like a bucket hat.
Just confuse them all.
Yep, exactly. Be like, what's this guy? I don't know.
What if we wore the hammer pants backwards?
Ooh.
They would be like, what is this? This is a hype man. This is a hype man. This hype man is for real.
The hypest of hype man.
Who's this Corey Winfield guy?
Yeah.
And then
You're about to find out.
Yep. And I'm like, this fat guy's going to do some spins or something? Like, wait. Damn tape. Damn it. It ate the tape.
Man, he had so much more planned, but the tape.
I know. It'd be good. But, hey, let's back on track. If, see, I don't have Marnie here to, like, reel me in. So I just kind of sail off.
And I go with you.
Yeah, because it's fun.
I don't know how many of these she's going to let you do with me.
Well, I'm the boss.
Oh, okay.
Well, I say that because she's not
here.
here.
Can we take that out?
Yes.
You should probably take that out.
Yeah, because I love her to death, though. See, honey?
Mm-hmm, he does.
Mm-hmm. Need you here. Need you. But so there's going to be dancing, euchre, cornhole, prizes for all of those. 10 a.m. it starts. And is there a website where all the events, like say I wanted to be in the cornhole tournament, what do I got to register my partner online? Do I just show up? Like,
I think we're going to post a sign up probably on our Facebook page for the porch. Through Addiction Treatment Services, that'll be on there, or you can get a hold of Christina Burfield over at 1010, my boss.
Addiction Treatment
She's
Services.
the mastermind, behind the efficiency of this. I'm an idea guy. She makes it actually feasible to do these things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're in Traverse City, or if you're not in Traverse City, you're with another organization that you're like, man, this sounds like a cool event that I want to be a part of, Get a hold of Christina Burfield and just say, hey, we want to be a part of this event, Christina's probably going to email a lot of people out anyway, different organizations and stuff, to say, hey, do you guys want to be a part of this? Because it, like you said earlier, community building and the recovery community, like bringing different resources that a lot of people don't know maybe are out there, different places. And
exactly. Like even options, we're very limited for recovery housing in Traverse City. I mean, there's ATS and then Project Unity, really, for men. I think those are two. Oh, well, TC Retreat is another one. Women are way more limited than we are. There's Jamie's Cottage, too, for women. But just like getting all these agencies and entities together and being like, hey, look, we're here to help. And, there's not enough of these agencies and resources that we're competing. We all need to be working together.
right.
And just linking people up with everything they could possibly utilize to, make recovery possible.
It's going to be a good time.
I
I'm
think
really looking forward to it. And
then,
Whoa.
there's even more.
What?
So after the ending ceremonies over at 1010, there's going to be a comedy show featuring Sam Miller and Curtis Matthews, and it's going to be hosted by Jeremy Rizik. How do you say? You know how to say that? Brother James.
Okay.
So take that part out.
Oh, I'm leaving that part in.
Please don't.
Okay, I won't.
This
but
guy
I will.
won't. This guy won't ever come do stuff for us again since I can't pronounce his name.
Oh, that'll probably make him want to come back. That's how that works. Like when people mess up my last name and call me Winefield or Wingfield, I can't wait to get back.
And then be like, hey, MFer.
As you can tell, I'm not still bitter or nothing.
Not at all. See, and I don't want this guy bitter.
He won't be.
Towards me. He might. But he's going to be our host, and that's going to be at the City Opera House at 6 p.m. afterwards. You can buy tickets for this event. I believe they're $30. You should probably message our boss, Mackenzie, since you're not wanting to participate on this. You need to message her and get the pricing so I can give accurate information.
So Adam's not talking to himself or to me. There is another person in the unit.
There really is.
That's who he's talking to.
I am not talking to myself or
And-
a fictitious person.
And to be fair, I just pulled out some microphones and said, hey, let's do a podcast and let's talk about this. So that's why if you're like, Adam, it sounds like he's reading on his phone. Well, it's because he is. And again, I just was like, hey, here's some microphones. We're doing a podcast. And he's like, what? Like, okay. Like, yeah, I can do that. And I appreciate you being a team player and being down for it. I've wanted to have you on the podcast for a bit, you know, and I figured, man, you said that earlier. I'm like, oh, it's a good thing I brought my stuff because guess what? Pow. Yep. Podcast.
Caught me with my pants down, but I'm really glad to be here nonetheless.
Yeah, you know, it's a good time. But no, I think the event is going to be huge. And like I mentioned earlier, I was like, do you guys have a video for that yet? Because I want to put together a video for it. And
we would love for you to put a video together.
Like you say that. You didn't let me finish.
Oh, okay.
I'm not even going to make a sexual joke about that either. Because Marnie's not here and I need to keep it. See, that's me just in the... See, I think she has it, like, beat in my head, like, just don't go there.
Hey, you reeled it in on your own.
You can think it, Corey, but just don't go there.
Did you hear that, Marnie? He did it on his own.
Mm-hmm. I did it on my own. Reeled it in. It was hard, but I did it.
I figured you were going to make a joke on that right there, and you didn't. See, you brought that back in, too.
Yep.
You did good.
Keep it back. Get back. Just reel it all back in.
Keeping it classy.
So, what I was going to say is the video, but make it like super weird and funny. And not really weird, but like borderline, like, I don't know if we really want to do that.
Right?
You know,
like, what
but then have
direction is
people
he
that watch
going?
it go, oh my God, I can't believe he did that in that video. I want to go to that. That looks fun. Okay. You know, but it was like the same time, like to have the management people go, whoa, wait, who's this Corey Winfield guy? Like, he's got the logo on the mobile unit for what? This guy's doing this kind of stuff?
Yeah, they should have brought this video to HR first. That's what he's going for.
Yeah, and then, like, just borderline. Like I'm pretty good at, like, finding the line and then just right underneath it, you know? But it's still a lot closer than what some people would want.
Hey, pushing the envelope. That's what gets people's attention.
Like, okay, if I started the video out like this, I had some dude on the couch, you know, just hungover, farting. Oh, I want to die. And then, like, cut over to, like, cornhole tournament. Okay, maybe not that. But, I mean, I don't know. There's, like, this versus, like...
Exactly.
Like me breakdancing.
Yep.
In a thong or something. You know, like, people be like, whoa.
You could be stuck in your misery and chaos, or you could be watching Corey breakdance and participating in a cornhole tournament.
In a thong, yeah.
In a thong, whatever.
Yeah, you know, and somebody...
Whatever local mandates apply, you should probably do that dress code-wise, but
right.
still.
But see, this is why I should just pitch the video of, like, this is what I got, and then just kind of pass it over on the table, like, look at that. Just turn my laptop around, like, just keep in mind that this is art, and this is subjective, but it's also abstract. Because you just add abstract to it, dude, you get away with so much stuff. Like, there's a picture in my apartment, and it's down the wall, and Marnie keeps moving it, because she's like, it looks like a vagina. And it's not. It's not. And my mom says the same damn thing. And I'm like, no, it was just abstract. Like, it's got lines on it. I don't know. I've never seen one like that. I'm just saying, throwing it out there, abstract. You know, but what they think it looks like is nothing like what I think it looks like. I thought it looked like an alien mouth or something.
Nice.
I don't know.
I got a Danny DeVino with a rum ham that I'm going to hang up in my office.
Okay.
I want to hang it up in my home. So I'm not abstract, but nice.
There's a poster
that doesn't fit in at all. I don't know why I said that.
But I like it. I like
you
the
should probably
poster.
cut that out.
I'm not going to.
Oh, please.
There's a poster I'm going to make, and maybe I'll give it to everyone at ATS. It's of this woman stealing this bicycle.
What?
It's this poster size it. Yeah, there's this woman. She's wearing a 217 recovery shirt. I'm sure you heard the story, but no, there was a bike stolen from her work and all this, so she was getting it back, and then the lady, Christina Alley, Allie, don't find her on Facebook and harass her. Don't do that. We don't want you doing that. But like, hey, that was pretty stupid of you. Don't do that. She like posted a picture of Marnie saying, hey, you stole this bike, you know, and Marnie was just taking it back, you know, and she was actually on the phone with the police, and the police told her, yeah, just go get your bike back. Like, do you really need us to come out for that? Can you just go get it? And Marnie's like, no, I'll go get it.
Yep,
So-
she was literally on the phone with them in the picture that the woman took and posted.
With her 217 recovery shirt, with her name badge for her work, and like, and this lady's like, does anyone know this woman? I'm like, it wouldn't really be hard to find her, you know? And like, people, I guess, were posting pictures of me on there too, saying, hey, look at these two, you know, like, yeah, this is what these two people are. I don't know. But, so anyway, That
you're
poster is going to be legendary.
You're going to make a poster of that?
Yeah, I should start selling it on the website.
You know how people are turning like their Facebook profile pictures into portraits?
No.
Well, that's a thing. There's like an app for it to make it look like a majestic, beautiful portrait. You should probably take that picture of her and turn it into a portrait, then put it up on the wall.
I could.
Yeah.
That could be everybody's Christmas gift.
I mean, maybe don't. Maybe this is the part where we're supposed to reel it in.
I don't think. Well, this is where she would say, "Don't do that," and then
Okay.
she gives me like a look. Usually, it's like a. She does like the hand to the throat thing, and then just like the evil like eye with a little to it.
Just sets a knife down on the table and spins it.
I haven't had weapons pulled yet, but she gives like she had to do it this morning. We did a podcast, or yesterday morning, I think, because we were airing this on Thursday. So, but yeah, she just like I started talking about something. She's like, do the. I'm like, okay, I guess we're not talking about that. We'll just wrap it up then, you know. So, but yeah, she's not here, so we do talk about different things, and
Okay.
you know, I think she likes when I have people on because I can get this out of my system. Because she's always like, you need to have some more guests on. You need to have some more guests on.
No, this is awesome. I love doing this. I really appreciate you bringing me on, and I'd like to do more of these.
You were in the last month's video.
I was. Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you. It took me forever to finally get it done, but it was August Spotlight you were featured in, Recovery Spotlight, which I put up mid-August, I think, but it's up, and it was a good video. I liked the stuff that you said, man. It was good. Love that, but I didn't like the background of it. You were like, it's fine, you know, but it was the first time I used the background for anything like that, and
I thought it was really cool.
but you did a good job.
Well, thank you. Well, I had a very good director, channel what I needed to say and make it the way that it needed to be said.
It was cool, and you know when people watch that, they get something out of it, you know, and that's why you did it, you know, and that's what it's for. And you know, people that know you, like I saw a guy earlier today. He's like, yeah, we were back in treatment together, and we were doing this together, and he's like, man, Adam's doing great now. You know, it gives those people hope because they were once with you at that level, ground zero, and now you got a job, you work for a place, you're organizing Porchapolozia, you know, helping set it up, and I heard you're going to do a great speech at the end, like to wrap everything up. You know, you're excited about
Allegedly.
that. You should let me help you write it.
Yep.
I just need 3 lines.
3 lines and a mic drop, and then Adam loses his job.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh. So you think you figured out where to get tickets?
Yes.
Hold on, let's talk about Porchapolozia.
Porchapolozia, City Opera House website, be where to get it, as far as I can tell.
No, it's at cityoperahousegirls.net or...
Well, no.
No,
Probably
different.
the Traverse City Opera House.
So just Google.
Right here in TC. Nothing
Okay.
risque.
Okay. So, yeah, just Google search Opera House, Traverse City,
Yeah.
and then you'll see Porchapolozia. And
Porchapolozia and our comedians Sam Miller and Curtis Matthews. As far as I know, both gentlemen are in recovery too, so that's pretty awesome to have comedians with that knowledge and experience and being able to make light of it. Because this can be really, really depressing stuff sometimes, and I don't know about the rest of the people out there, but laughing is a very strong coping mechanism that I use.
Yeah. And the best thing about those two guys is their names are pronounceable.
Mm-hmm. Yes. It's really hard for me to mess that up.
I used to hate that.
There's a overdose awareness event tonight in Traverse City.
Or last
never
night?
mind. We have to. That was last
We're
night.
in the future now.
We are in the
I
future.
built
So
the
that was last
time machine.
night.
Yeah. How'd that go? What was your favorite part of it?
Well, you're setting me up to fail now.
No,
So-
this is great. This is a good time.
Well, I from my understanding, there's going to be or was
There was.
kind of a memorial for like past clients of ATS and family members and community members who have lost someone to overdose.
When you went there, were you in the mindset of this is sad or this is remembering and this is honor, this is what happens? What was your thoughts going into this event last night?
I think my thoughts going into the event last night were to honor the people who had passed away, but also to celebrate their lives and to celebrate the lives of those who are in recovery now. And a bit of hope for those who will be in recovery.
And I'll throw this out there too, that not everybody that has passed was due to an overdose or any drug-related thing. Sometimes it's natural causes too.
Yep.
You know, and those people probably are going to be remembered. But I mean, I guess yesterday was National
Overdose
Awareness Day. I guess then those would be the overdoses.
I'm
How did that go last night? Which were you doing? Like everybody was passed away on the earth, or
that'll
just...
be a question for past, future Adam.
Oh, so weird.
Now, you know what?
It's time travel will mess your brain up too.
You can't see me now, but I'm in the fetal position on the ground because I'm really confused.
We're having fun. It's all about having fun in recovery, Adam.
It is about having fun in recovery, which is what Porchapolozia is about too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So hopefully people can come up for that, and that'll be a good time.
Yep.
Um,
And if you have me on in the future
uh-huh.
before the event,
Oh, I will.
I can be more prepared, and I'll have.
We've already done it, Adam. You don't remember?
We've already done it.
Yeah, we've been there.
We've been there. I feel like this is
Yes.
that part in Spaceballs where they're watching the movie of Spaceballs,
Yeah.
and they're like, "When was that? This was then. This is now."
Yeah. So that one was a great podcast. This one, a little silly. We're in a van, and there's food everywhere.
Yep, we're in the mobile unit.
Yeah. So
Just got done doing some outreach today.
Yeah.
Like getting out there, getting the message of what programs are available through us, and it's pretty cool that the 3 people who are doing this are all people in recovery,
yeah.
trying to reach out to the people in the community who need it, and like, hey, we're trying to show you that this is possible.
My favorite thing from yesterday was when you said, "Hey, I have some vouchers for bicycles," and a gentleman said to you, "Get out of here! Quit trying to kill us with your bicycles."
Yes, I was told that I was trying to kill people with bike vouchers.
I mean, it was crazy because I thought, how is he going to kill somebody with a bike voucher?
Well, in that gentleman's defense, I don't think he was in the right state of mind either.
Oh, okay. So maybe he thought you were the bike voucher guy who kills people.
Maybe thought I was throwing the bikes at people once they signed the voucher.
Oh, because I've heard of that happening in some other country.
Yep, like once you sign for a bike voucher, the way you're given it is they chuck it at you.
Oh, I thought they dropped it off of like a building. Here's
Or
your
like
bike. And then-
airdrop?
Yeah.
GPS, like we use a laser tag, find the person, boom.
Because they like didn't have time to like take it down the stairs, so they're just like, "Here you go. Here's the bike."
Here you go. If it still works, ride it.
You know, it has a tag on it, number 217. Up, way over there. Let's and just fling it.
Yeah,
I think that's what I read online.
that could be a thing.
I think I read that on operahousegirls.net.
Yep,
I
that
think,
was-
which
that-
is not the site you need to go to for tickets.
Which is not the
By the
site
way,
at all.
for
But they happen to have
Porchapolozia.
obscure stuff about throwing
It's
bikes at
crazy.
people.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to that website.
Nope, don't
I'm just
do it.
saying, don't do it. You can see some things you wish you didn't see.
Way worse than bike throwing.
Now I have to travel back to the past to get that website to put stuff on there
Yeah.
because I don't even know if that website exists.
Are we in the past now, or is this future?
We're in the
is
now.
This is present.
Yes, we're in the now. We got to be present.
We're in the now.
But I think we've done enough damage for the day, though, Adam. I appreciate you coming on with me. Like I said, it was last minute. I just pulled out my stuff and was like, well, hold on, let me rephrase that.
Right.
Pulled out the podcast equipment from
There
the
we
bag
go.
that I had it in, and I just kind of dropped it on you, man. So I appreciate you being a good sport with it all, and coming on with us or me. I don't have a mouse in my pocket, but I don't.
Well, thank you for having me, and like I said, I'd love to do this with you again. I enjoy spending time with you and talking about recovery and having fun while we're doing it.
Yeah, and we actually have done it, but just you don't remember it.
Oh,
clearly.
we did do it.
Yeah, in the future.
Yep.
So it's a good episode. Let's wait for that one. I think I'll publish it in a couple of weeks. But do remember, though, Adam has the video of August Recovery Spotlight. So check that out. It's on our app, 217 Recovery app. You get it's free. I guess if you have an Apple phone, if you're looking for it in the store, you have to search 217 Recovery Podcast. But if you have an Android, you pull it right up and it just pops right up for you, 217 Recovery.
Say I'm technologically declined, and I found it very easily.
You can whip your phone out, go to 217recovery.com, and we have links to it there, too.
They're on YouTube. There's other recovery spotlights besides me, which are all phenomenal. Check them out.
Yeah, getting better. I got a new camera yesterday, so I'm really looking forward. There's a few people I have in mind. I know David, I told him I would have him on, too. And
David Cobb, yeah.
I think there's a few people that I'm like, oh, did I overpromise? But then I'm like, there can be more than one. And I'm like, well, do you really have time to edit? And school just started. And
Have them fight it out for one of the videos. Have them fight it out, and the one who wins gets the next recovery spotlight.
Could do that.
Yeah.
I can have them spotlight battle it off.
Yep. And that's
at Porchapolozia.
That's next month's video
For October.
for October.
Are you talking about for September?
That could be the end. Yeah, that would have to be October's because that would be the end of September. Actually, Tuesday, September 27th is when Porchapolozia happens. So if we're going to do a fight live at that, it would be October's video.
But not a physical fight.
Battle of the Minds?
They would just tell a little bit of their spotlight stuff. And then we'd have the crowd participation. Whoever gets the biggest yells
Okay.
would win.
So it would have to be like the funniest thing that happened to them in active addiction?
The most inspirational.
Oh, most inspirational. Okay.
Get deep.
Okay.
Yeah, I appreciate the time, man, and it was good seeing you, and we'll be on again in the future.
The future or the past. Thank you, Corey.
Thanks for listening to the 217 Recovery Podcast. We hope you come back for our next episode.